In the depths of a fog-laden village in Lancashire, there stood a time-worn McDonald's that bore an unsettling reputation among the locals. Whispers of eerie happenings during the midnight shift circulated, but none could put their finger on what made the place so unnerving. On a particularly inky night blanketed by the kind of fog that swallows light, Clara, a university student working her way through an English literature degree, took the midnight shift. As the clock struck midnight and the wind howled against the metal frame of the drive-thru, Clara noticed something peculiar. The radio, which always played the top hits in perpetuity, warped into an old swing tune from the 1930s. Brushing it off as a mere glitch, Clara stirred the late brew of coffee and prepared herself for what she hoped would be an uneventful night. Yet as the hours wore on, the restaurant's fluorescent lights began to flicker with the erratic heartbeat of a troubled mind. Suddenly, the drive-thru speaker screeched and then cut out. Before she could investigate, the lights went out completely, plunging her into darkness. Only the feeble glow of her phone provided solace as its screen revealed the time, 2:12 a.m. A soft tap tap tap, like lightly rapped knuckles on the window, echoed through the darkness. Approaching cautiously, Clara peered out into the obscured view beyond the glass. A shadowy figure lingered just beyond the mist, its outline blurred but unmistakably present. Heart pounding, she retreated to the relative safety of the kitchen. It was then she noticed an Art Deco-style picture frame lying on one of the counters, a relic missed in the cleanup of the decades-old establishment. The photograph was a man in uniform, a young soldier looking eerily similar to the spectral figure she'd seen stalking the car park. Compelled by a curious force, Clara touched the glass of the frame. It was cold as ice. Instantly, her mind filled with flashes of another era. Soldiers clinking glasses in a jubilant gathering, a farewell party before heading to war, and the same soldier from the photograph, gazing back with forlorn eyes. The oppressive silence was broken by a radio crackling back to life, the sweet melancholy of an old jazz tune sweeping through once more. The lights flickered back on, bathing the room in a harsh luminescence that felt painfully mundane after the spectral revelations.